I'm an objective oriented player.
Come on, I need to be back in Diamond. Come on.
Run away, little girl.
That was a close one.
What's up, Overwatch players? I'm Dancing Nova, and a few of you who know me probably do from my dance channel circuit. But today, I want to talk to you about an Overwatch issue, specifically, the healer underrating issue. As you can see by the footage, I am a Mercy main. I play mostly Mercy, I play Mercy all the time, I like her kit, I like her style of playing, I like her mobility, I like her burst straightforward healing. The problem with Mercy right now is that she's very unrewarding to play. The reason why Mercy is so unrewarding to play has mainly to do with the MMR reward system. Now, I happen to know from other Mercy mains that this is not just a problem with me, this is a problem with many support heroes. So what's going on, you might wonder, if you don't play a Mercy main? Well, it's very simple. The current score rating system gives more points to people who play DPS characters or damage dealing characters as opposed to characters that support the team in the background. In Season 2, I won 6 out of my 10 placement matches and I was awarded with a gold rating. I ended up getting a max rating of around 2100 and I dropped down to a minimum of around 1850. Now in this season, with a bit more experience and a win rate on Mercy of 60%, I managed to win 7 out of 10 placement matches, and I was awarded silver rating at the bottom of the pile. Wow, come on, that's not a big problem, you might say, just climb out of it. Yeah, sure, if you're a DPS class that gets awarded 55 points for winning, and you only lose 20 points when you lose, which I have confirmed with DPS players that this does happen, on a Mercy character, when you win anywhere between 10 to 15 points of MMR, and when you lose up to 55 points of MMR rating. That means you need to win about 4 games to make up for 1 loss. So first I want to share you my numbers, and then I'm going to share some testimonies of other players who have experienced the same thing. My win rate with Mercy for Season 2 was 59%. That's a lot. From what I understand, it's above average. Mercy is my main, so it's my first pick, so I would always pre-pick Mercy, but you can't always actually play Mercy. Sometimes you have to play a different character. In the end, what it comes down to is that my win rate was about 50-50, just a little bit less. I lost 2 more matches than I have victories. However, the scoreboard does not reflect this. During placement, I won 6 matches, lost 4, was awarded 2142 ranking. I then played a very balanced game, minus 2 extra losses, 39 wins, 41 losses. My ending score placed me at 1857, which is nearly 300 points lower than my placement. That means that I would have lost 150 points for each of those matches I lost. which I can honestly say kinda makes me feel like going. So yeah, so that was Season 2, and you think let bygones be bygones and try with a fresh start in Season 3 before my ranking gets abused again by the system, but wait! It gets better! Scott Mercer left a post about changes they are making to the SR rating scale. In this post, he talks about trying to keep things fair, focusing less on giving people a fresh start with a new season, but instead also looking at last season's placement to determine your true rank. Sounds fair, right? About as fair as a US electoral voting system. Because this system screws Mercy mains more than ever. In Season 2, we lost an imbalanced amount of points due to a stupendously flawed SR calculating algorithm. Now, with the new formula in Season 3, which takes that old ranking into account, as an example, I won 7 out of my 10 placement matches playing only Mercy and was awarded with the lowest score I've ever had of 1625, a whopping 232 points under my ending placement of Season 2, and that's with a 70% win rate. Oh, and it gets worse. Scott Mercer also talks about how, quote, your SR gains from winning will be a little higher at the beginning of the season. After you play enough matches, however, your SR gains and losses will go back to normal. Normal. You call winning 10 to 15 points for a victory and losing 55 points per defeat normal? Here's something that was said to me by 2 other Mercy mains during a competitive match.
I went, what was it, 6 wins, 2 ties, 2 losses this season, which was better than last season's ranking matches. Well, last season I was 2660, this season I started at 1553, I think. And yeah, went way lower.
Yeah, pretty much the exact same thing happened to me.
Another thing we need to talk about if we're discussing Mercy is faulty reasoning behind the strategy. We all know Overwatch is a team-based FPS that is 100% PvP only. If you look up how to increase your SR as a Mercy player, you end up with a post on competitive discussion that states, and I quote, "Raw healing does not have any noticeable impact on score, nor have I noticed resurrects directly impacting it. If you are healing but not scoring any assists, the system decides you are not playing very well." As a team, I would agree with this statement, but we all know the SR system counts individual skill. Because of this, the reasoning behind Mercy needing to score kill assists is faulty. As a Mercy character, your job is to keep your assaults and tanks alive so they can score the kill. If they, in turn, are unable to capitalize on this, that should not reflect on your score or skill as a healer. And also, if you're gonna count offensive assists more strongly than defensive assists, you're just opening the floodgate for people getting boosted by doing shit like this.
Don't let up. You needed a doctor? Damage increase.
Not to mention, if Blizzard keeps favoring assault heroes, our pre-selections are gonna keep looking more like this. And this is something every Overwatch player has had happen to them on more than one occasion. Alright everyone, that's gonna do it for me here today. If you main a Mercy and experience this, please share your numbers and this video so we can get the message across to Blizzard. Hopefully this will result in fair treatment in our score count. For more discussions on Overwatch, check back with me on Dancing Nova Gamer, or if you actually like dancing and gymnastics, check me out on Circuit. Thank you all very much for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.